Hi Divine Souls, welcome to Spiritual Swarnalatha YouTube channel. This channel is on spirituality and healing, and this is Swarna welcoming all of you onto this channel. I am an energy-based healer. Since last 7 to 8 years I am practicing all the energy-based modalities, and it has been helping all my clients with it. And I also teach inner work for twin flames and also meditations, chakra meditations and all. So if anybody is interested, they can contact me with the contact given in the description box. If you're watching this video for the first time, you can watch all other my videos which are based on Kundalini Awakening, light body activations and signs and symptoms of twin flames. And I have also made a video on ego death. I'll be shortly making it in Hindi, but it's there in the English. So this video is one of the requested videos by one of my subscribers who was asking for reunions and signs and symptoms. It is a series of videos because there are a lot of things to be discussed in this reunion symptoms. So I'll be going in very detail about what is balance and everything, every topic I'll be covering, like unconditional love, everything I'll be covering into a series of videos. So this is my first video on reunion signs and symptoms. This is sign 1, which is the balanced state of mind. So we'll be discussing on this particular topic today. So let's get started. And in case if you like this video, please share it with your people who might really get helped with this particular video. We'll go with this video's first sign, which is reunion. For a reunion of in twin flames, what I'm especially talking about. We should understand that what is a reunion meaning here. Is it a reunion with the twin flame or reunion with the divine? What is a reunion, and how does the reunion happen actually? So when you're talking about the reunion is a matching of two energies together. So if both are vibrating at the same frequency, at a same point of time and space, that is when the reunion will happen. Okay. So reunion with the divine also is going to only happen when you vibrate at omega, when you vibrate at such a high level beyond the unconditional love, beyond the blissful state that is called omega. You're vibrating at that state, then you find the reunion with the divine. At the same time, in the twin flames also, there is a lot of topics covered when people say reunion with the twin flame. Here I'm not talking basically about the physical reunion. I'm talking about the emotional reunion happening in your energy level. Once the reunion happens at energy level, then only you can experience a 3D union, harmonious union with your twin flame. Otherwise, it's completely impossible. So I'll be discussing what is reunion and how balanced state of mind helps you in reunion. And what is balanced state of mind? Many people who come and book sessions with me about the inner work, they say I'm completely balanced or I'm really balanced. I don't require to do any inner work. And right now, I don't think I need to work. The other partner has to work. Other person counterpart has to work. But it is not the case. Even though you try the whole of the lifetime, there will be something to heal inside you because we are carrying the patterns, baggage, lineage baggage and past patterns of our own lifetimes, the wounds, the pains and sufferings of many lifetimes together, and we are trying to change it in this one lifetime. It's quite not that possible that you heal yourself 100%. There will be something or the other thing which will be coming up as you are prepared to face it. So it is like one trigger comes and you face it somehow, or you just fall, or you just react in such a way that your frequency falls down to revenge, anger, or lower issues of hurt, guilt, and shame. And then again, you work on yourself and come back to the balanced state again. And then again, one more trigger comes. It's never-ending process. It keeps happening in your space. So to achieve a very balanced state of awareness or consciousness, you need to keep on working on day-to-day basis. It's not that the trigger will only come from the twin flame. The triggers will come from your karmic partners, your relatives, your nearby environment people and the souls and all. So you should be aware all the time, conscious about your emotions all the time. So we are talking about liberation from the emotions. This is the real mukti for you. This is the real moksha for the anyone for that matter. So in case if you some trigger happens and because of the trigger you fall back to the lower emotions, you should know that you should bounce back to the central point. Okay, so it's not like for longer time you're in that particular emotion. The more you stay in the lower emotions, the more energy you will lose for those lower emotions. Say for example, if somebody does something to you, so you are actually grieving over that for around 2 to 3 days or 4 days or 5 days or 1 week, whatever the amount of time you are spending on that particular emotion, it will consume a lot of your energy. And to bounce back to the again to the central point or the peaceful state or the balanced state, you will take much more effort. So it's always better you are conscious about what is happening with you, and thinking from very bigger perspective, greater perspective, why these things are happening and what is that making you realize in this particular situation. So when you're thinking beyond the problem, beyond the suffering, beyond the situations which are created for you to trigger the pain. If you have not seen my yesterday's pain video, please go and just watch it. It might give you some more understanding about it. So if you're not able to outgrow that particular thing, then you are actually damaging your own energy system first. And if that is happening, that is what I have observed in most of the twin flames, that they are operating from lower vibrations most of the times, and then by the time they bounce back, the energy has been consumed by the entire lower emotion. For example, there was a client who was doing inner work with me, and she was actually very highly spiritually awakened individual. And I was surprised that when she discussed with me about her twin flame journey, and she is talking about the twin flame's wife, and she's feeling jealous about the twin flame's wife, and she's thinking more about twin flame's wife. So where is the energy invested in twin flame's wife, and you are feeling low because of that. The attention, affection, the twin flame is giving to his wife is not being like digested by you are feeling jealous of it. Then what is happening? Your vibration will just fall down, and you will be in the jealousy, and you will again try to take different kind of modes of this thing to gain back the attention of your twin flame. If you're doing this kind of a things, the balance, it's not a balanced state. Okay. So many people, the balance state should be true for you. It should not be like you're telling to people that I'm very balanced, and inside you have so many things running inside your mind, playing around to actually to trouble somebody, or you are vibrating from anger or jealousy or revenge attitude, and you're thinking that you're in a balanced state. You have to be true to yourself, whatever is happening with you. Any wounds are existing, if you are still feeling unloved by the other person, or you're feeling that you're not getting the unconditional love from someone, then it means that you're not doing self-love, you're not done in appropriate inner work to heal yourself of this issue. So you have to focus again back onto yourself and love yourself to the extent that nobody else can love you more than you yourself do. Okay. Initially when the twin flames meet, the one of the things is they are energetically vibrating at a particular vibration, a particular frequency, which is actually resulting in them to meet on the earth realm. And that one particular frequency, or that few moments, that few hours when they have met on the earth plane, triggers intense emotions of past, triggers at energy level the connection which they have at the soul level. So this is happening because their vibrations are meeting at the same level. So that's the reason they're able to recognize it quickly, that this person is somebody who's different, who's not the normal person whom I have met all these days, or this is something unique, and this is something which is actually attracting me too much. So all these things are happening because you are both are vibrating at some frequency which has pulled you together to make you realize your true self, the divine self. And when this is happening is only because you're vibrating at a certain frequency. The same frequency has to vibrate again when you're meeting again. And reunion doesn't happen at one stage, it happens in stages. So what happens? It's a lifetime journey. First you have to understand it's a lifetime journey. So it's not that once you have met and you have got into transformation state, which again I'm reminding that it's not a separation state, it's a transformation state. When you split separately and you go away from each other, and then you're working on yourself, you're identifying your pain, suffering and all, and you are approaching somebody, twin flame coaches or somebody, to help you through that pain and suffering, and you're trying to heal and outgrow that particular experience. What's happening is you have crossed one stage of it. So the stages are still there. It's not that once you get into transformation, next is only the union. No, It doesn't happen like that. They come, they go, they come, they go, they meet, they depart, they meet, and then they go into transformations. It's a constant journey which will happen. The number of times they meet and then go into transformation state depends purely on your inner work. If you have done inner work solidly, then if you're vibrating at very very high levels, just beyond peace, love, unconditional love, and beyond the bliss level, then there could be only one transformation stage. Otherwise, what happens is, generally what I've seen in the twin flames is, in the counselings and the sessions like that, and also in my twin flames participants whom I constantly keep in touch with. So they what they do is like, they work on themselves, and what happens, they come into unity, and once they come, they start talking, and again there is another trigger which is coming. It's because they are not worked themselves at unconditional love. The other person says something or does something, again these people become so sensitive and they contract, and they go back to the lower energies. Again, it takes some time for them to bounce back to the normal self, and then by the time they understand that the energy is totally gone, and the work they have done is gone, and again they start working on themselves. So it's a constant process. The stages will keep coming in. You have to be very acceptable to whatever is happening. The first thing is that you have to come at a very high vibration, that you will be able to accept whatever is coming to you from everywhere, either from your twin flame or your karmic partners or your relatives or your friends or the whole of the society. Anything is coming, you should be able to handle that particular situation in a balanced state, not flowing with the situation and getting hurt and getting into lower vibration. You have to at any cost maintain very very high frequency. Even though you know that the person is keeping on coming and hurting you, you have to again still maintain high frequency. Your frequency should not fall, and by any ways you have to keep in awareness onto your consciousness that what is going on inside, and bounce back. People will anyways come and trigger you. You cannot control people who are around you will come and trigger you, but it's your responsibility to make your mind state, the consciousness, at such a high level that these triggers doesn't affect you. One more point is, I said reunion will happen at balanced state. What is a balanced state? When you are coming into balanced state, then only your soul purpose will be revealed to you. I'm not talking about 3D level unions. I'm not talking about a typical marriage and procreation. I'm talking beyond that. So if reunion is possible with your vibration, it is possible. It's very much possible. Reunion is possible, but you have to work on that, and the purpose should be very very high. It is not for just your procreation and for your togetherness or something like that. It should be very very high purpose. First purpose is for the divine love you're actually having in your heart, and you're having towards the divine. That should be the highest I don't say even a goal. It is like kind of a vibration. You need to vibrate it, and then automatically your frequency will be very high. So whatever triggers these people are giving around you, it's your responsibility to bounce back again to the balanced state. One of the subscribers has put a question that what is soul merging. So I'll be discussing a bit of that into this particular video about soul merging. So reunion, when I'm talking about reunion, always happens at soul level first. So when actually physical union is going to happen, the mind should be balanced. The yin and yang energy should be always at the balance. What does it mean? Yin and yang is unbalanced. It is like yin is a feminine energy, and yang is the masculine energies. So we all of us have these energies into us, the feminine self and the masculine self. Always we have to make sure that these are actually balanced. If you're a lot caring, nurturing, overdoing things, and taking care of people more, it means the feminine is very active. You have to bring it to the neutral state. And if it is like masculine energy, go-getting type, and earning, providing for things, showing the strength outside, and all those things, it is more of masculine energies. If this is also dominating, then also it's an imbalance. So you have to bring a balance into these two energies. You should be feminine, at the same time masculine energy should be also equally present. Then there is a balance in your mind state. When this union of feminine energy and masculine energy is happening inside you with your awareness and consciousness, all the time tapping into your own consciousness, when these things are balanced inside you, automatically your outer world yin and yang will balance. So inside you're balancing your yin and yang, and outer side also there is a balance which is happening. This is very important. So if you're focusing on balancing this, automatically the outer masculine, which is, or the outer feminine for you, which is in this 3D world, will get balanced. And then the reunion will happen. Most of the times, either these two energies are imbalanced, either whatever the distorted kind of things are coming in, or this are imbalanced state, like one, you're becoming overly emotional, or overly possessive, or strong strength you're portraying, then it is an imbalance which is showing up. So soul merging, which one of the subscribers have asked, it's about like merging at energy level. So this merging means that you, if you're a feminine, you are energetically picking up the energy of masculine and internalizing it and making unite inside yourself. So this happens only when you're in a balanced state. Otherwise, it will not happen. Otherwise, you'll be seeking, you'll be in obsession energy, you'll be behind that other energy, chasing that energy. Okay. When you're balanced state, you'll stop chasing. You'll stop chasing. You'll only focus on yourself, and you will be actually merging there. Energetically, you will be merging the energy of the masculine and feminine inside you. That's soul merging. How it happens: when you do inner work, you'll start feeling the presence of the other energy with you all the time, 24/7. You will stop actually wanting for that physical connection, because physical connection is a lower vibration, or this 3D self. But when you do inner work, and when you are focusing and balancing this yin and yang and merging at energy level, the emptiness is gone, the incomplete feeling is gone, you feel complete inside. Okay. And then you don't require them to be present in your life physically, most often. If they're present, it's well and good, but if not, then also no problem, because energy level, you're feeling complete, you're feeling that home, you're feeling that internalized feeling between you and your counterpart. This also shows a reunion. This is one of the prime indication that you are in union inside, and that is going to show you the reunion outside. And yesterday I have already last video I have told that it's an energy mesh we are all connected with, and this becomes even more stronger. The realization that you are connected to every molecule of this universe becomes very, very strong. You feel a strong connection inside, that the energy of your the counterpart, the masculine or feminine self, is with you all the time, 24/7. So there is nothing which you have to search outside of you, so that you have to keep hunting for that energy, or longing for that energy. You don't require that. That change and that shift will come, and that is a balanced state. That is a balancing of your yin and yang. You're not seeking it outside. Everything is inside you. And again, when I tell about inner work, if inner work if anything is there which is actually hitting you, you're not done properly, if there are some more wounds, then again you'll fall back onto longing energy, lack energy, a possessive energy, obsession energy. You go back onto those energies, and then what happens? Again, you have to work on that. This is a constant process. It's not like one day it is getting over. And once they both vibrate, especially the one who is doing the work, they'll feel the connection of reunion first, and then the other counterpart will reflect onto that, because they're energetically connected. So once the one person is doing the inner work, they are into coming into balance state, the other counterpart receives a message that there's no longing, chasing energy. They stop running, and they look back. What is that I'm missing right now? And once they look back, saying that what is that I'm missing right now, and when they turn back, they find you, and that's how they get into reunion and in harmonious union with each other. So that is how the reunion happens. First, it is happening at very, very high energetic level, and then it starts showing up in the physical level. So this is one point which I have covered on the reunion science and how the energy works behind that. So hopefully it will be helpful for all the twin flames who are going through this stage of transformation. If you like, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much.